Excuse me. Make sure you get rid of that Archenemy card.
I was so excited we had it. Whoosh.
Welcome back, playtesters. Today, Zach, Jared, and myself face off against our guest Selene in a game of Archenemy Commander. Archenemy is an alternative format, pitting 3 players against a single archenemy, armed with double the life total in a dastardly scheme deck. To make up the difference, the archenemy will draw a diabolical scheme from their deck every turn, with the intent to crush their opponents. Will the scrappy hobbits claw their way to victory, or will the Lord of the Nazgul reign supreme? Find out as we settle this deadly dispute. You ever say archenemy so much that it loses meaning?
Hey, once again, it's Zach, and we are today playing Archenemy, and I will be piloting Pippin and Merry, Wardens of Isengard. Pippin wants to make food and sack food to buff things. Merry, whenever you make an artifact once per turn, get a 1/1 lifelink soldier. I'm Zach. I will be playing the other 2 halflings. Merry and Pippin, each Wardens of Isengard, partner with each other. Pippin has 1 tap, create a food token. Tap, sacrifice 4 food tokens. Other creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain haste until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Merry has, whenever 1 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Hey, once again, Sam here. Today, we'll be playing Sam, Loyal Attendant, and Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit. The idea here is that I want to get both of my commanders out fast as possible so that Frodo can start swinging in with the ring skulk ability, and Sam can be there to start generating food so that I can trigger his ability, get more ring temps, draw cards, and kind of fuel the rest of the deck. I got a bunch of things, have synergy with food tokens, gaining life. So yeah, we're just here. We're gonna have a nice meal, and we're gonna have a good time going to Bilbo's birthday party. All right.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. I'm Sam. I'll be playing Sam, Loyal Attendant, partner with Frodo. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a food token. A food token is a token artifact food. Pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Activated abilities of foods I control cost 1 less to activate. Partnered with Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit, who has Vigilance, and whenever Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit attacks, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, the ring tempts you. Then if Frodo is your ring bearer, and the ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, draw a card. The ring does lots of stuff, so we'll get to that as appropriate.
Makes sense.
I'll do it a lot.
Hi, I'm Jared. I'm playing Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant, as my commander. My goal with my deck is to gain as much as life as I can to then throw a birthday celebration, inviting all of my creatures in my deck. Hi, I'm Jared. I'm going to be playing Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. He has, if you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. He has an ability with 2, 1 white, 1 black, 1 green. Tap, exile Birthday Celebrant. Search your library for any number of creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate only if you have 111 or more life.
Hi, I'm Selene. I build one of the Nazgul deck. A lot of Nazgul and a lot of spells that turn on the Nazgul's ability to make a Wraith. A lot of cantrips, a lot of deck fixing. I'm playing such off-the-wall hits as Start the TARDIS and Birthday Escape. Hi, I'm Selene. My commander is Lord of the Nazgul. It has flying and wraiths that control a protection from ring bearers. When I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I make a 3/3 black wraith token with menace. If I control 9 or more wraiths, my wraiths become 9/9s until end of turn.
Just to be clear, this is Archenemy, so it is the Hobbits going to Isengard against the Nazgul. Although Bilbo just wants to have the birthdays.
Yeah, I don't really care about going anywhere. I just want to throw a birthday party, invite all my closest friends, and kill my opponent.
Are we actually just like on our journey to your birthday party?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But also, I've already got the homeboys to Isengard.
They're just waiting.
Look, you don't have your 111th birthday every day.
I think just once.
That's all I need.
Depends how good you are at lying.
And living to be old.
I think a valid strategy for the 3 of us going in is going to be playing Protect the Bilbo so that we can get him up to a nice 111 and then have him go off.
11th.
11th. His 11th birthday.
He's 11.
So what's his birthday? 11? 110.
11, because
He's a-
80, 90,
100.
11.
10 to, yeah. So he's 11th.
Yes.
It's his 110th birthday.
This is 11th birthday.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll keep this 7.
I'll keep as well.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Okay, I think I start.
Yes, the archenemy always starts the game.
Draw for turn. I get a scheme.
What's the scheme?
My first scheme is running is useless. I choose any number of creatures with different mana values and destroy those creatures. There are no creatures currently. You're all safe.
Oh, okay.
I will play a Gloomlake Verge, pay blue, for Sorcerer Sight. Please show me your hand, Bilbo.
Oh no. Okay. Is this the point where I can scoop and shame? Okay.
You can, but I guess if you want to go home, that's fine.
All right. Ajani the Great-Hearted, Sam, Loyal Attendant, Suture Priest, Ayla, Eternal Pilgrim, Swamp Forest, and Arcane Signet.
Nothing to be ashamed of there.
This is fine.
It's totally fine.
Perfectly serviceable hand.
As an arcane signet.
Yeah.
Arcane Signet.
So are we going clockwise?
You all take your turns at the same time.
We're all in a team here, so we can do
Okay.
it at the same
All right.
time.
So we all just draw?
We all draw.
It's all coming together. Looking at an opening hand with a pretty solid start. A little bit of removal. We've got a little bit of synergy. Hoping to just sort of get commanders out, start making food, and draw into something where food matters. What colors is the Lord of the Nazgul?
Blue, black.
Blue, black. Okay.
Oh, so there was no red today.
Disappointing fact.
Sorry, Sec. I know how much you like red.
Oh, play Swamp.
I'm playing an Indotha Triome. It comes in tapped.
I'm playing a Canopy Vista. It comes in tapped.
Okay, good effort, team.
We tried our best.
Pass turn.
End of your turns.
No!
I will cycle Street Wraith.
All right. That's fair.
I'm hurting myself, don't worry about it.
First blood.
Got him.
Yeah. Got him.
Exactly like that.
No notes. No notes.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I get a new scheme. Every last vet should still rot. When I put the scheme in motion and I pay X, if I do, I put each non-land permanent. You control a converted mana, it costs extra less in the bottom of your library. You have no non-land permanents. First two schemes didn't go off. It reminds me of a time where I played Archenemy where I decided it was too easy to play schemes in the first 3 turns, so I just wouldn't use them, and I lost every one of those games. It's like they're integral to the format. Marsh Flats for the bluey blackie. Watery Grave. Arcane Signet. That's my turn.
I'm going to take a quick second to alphabetize these.
We have a number of the scheme cards, but I was missing like 7 or so. So far, you've hit 2 that I didn't have.
No, the first one was here.
Oh, the first one was
Yeah, he just put it on top.
I wasn't sure where you wanted it.
You just want to like throw it in the middle.
Ah, okay. We're going to alphabetize these now so that I'm not literally reading all of them every time we hear them, because that is a silly way to do business.
But we're doing our best.
I hope you're having fun so far.
I mean, I'm not going to say alphabetizing these isn't fun.
Anyway, Jared, what do you think of my game room?
I think it's great. The whole studio setup. I love the backdrop.
I made this table last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice gaming table.
Good now, Zach?
Sure.
All right. Our turn. We'll all draw.
I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard, tap it for a black to go ahead and cast Pippin, Warden of Isengard.
You may shuffle your deck.
Sure, it does have partner. Go search for the Mary in your command.
Fail to find. Just shuffle.
It's good if you have Brainstorm.
Yeah, I know nothing about the order of my deck, so I'm going to choose not to
I
shuffle.
don't like just randomly shuffling your commander deck.
I mean, sometimes, but we've got business to do.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
things to
That's
attend
fair.
to. All right, I'm going to play a Bird of Paradise and a Sun Petal Grove tab.
I'll play a forest, and you guessed it, Arcane Signet, and that's my turn.
End of your turn. Pay a blue. Reach through miss. I draw a card.
Nice.
Tap, upkeep, draw. A new scheme. Embrace my diabolical vision. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into their library. I draw 7 cards, and then you each draw 4 cards.
4 cards?
Oh, that seems fair.
I don't like that at all.
To be fair, you're drawing 12, I'm drawing 7.
But I liked these.
But also, we're discarding 9.
Well, hey, Zach, you get to shuffle your deck after all.
Wheels are fun, right?
This wheel was less symmetrical than the most.
I like wheels when I draw more cards than I discarded.
Or as many.
Well, okay, sure.
You didn't discard, you shuffled it back into your deck.
That's not an improvement. I want things in my graveyard, but also you might want things in your graveyard, so maybe it's better this way.
My vision is for the good of everyone, mostly me. That's the flavor text.
Well, I mean, that's official. That's canon.
That's canon.
A lot of what we say today won't be, like taking the homeboys to Isengard.
We're taking the homeboys to Isengard.
I'm taking the Hobbits to Isengard! God!
I thought that was in the extended cut.
I couldn't get through all the extended cut.
You mean like the rap breakdown of their taking the Hobbits to Isengard wasn't in the theatrical release?
I can't even remember. All right, so we draw 4.
I have drawn my 7.
This is less than ideal 4 to draw.
See, didn't even matter if you had shame. I really liked my hand, and then it was gone. So much good removal. I was just gonna strike down every Nazgul I saw. But then it was gone. Got some good cards in there though, so I think we'll be fine.
Morphic pool. I will pass the turn.
We untap.
Untap,
We draw.
draw.
I'm going to play Isolated Chapel, which comes in untapped because I do control the planes. And I'm going to play Enduring Innocence. It is an enchantment creature, Sheet Glimmer, with lifelink. Whenever one or more other creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment. Helpful text, it's not a creature.
Just a sheep. I'm gonna play a Hushwood Verge. Gonna play Frodo Adventurous Hobbit. And tap.
You want to shuffle your deck?
I do actually want to shuffle my deck because I'm going to play many partings to search for a basic land, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then create a food token.
Fantastic. No notes.
I'm going to go get a basic swamp. That's all I've got this turn.
I'm going to play a forest, then I'm going to cast Orzhov Signet to then use that to produce a white and a black, and then I'll get a green off of my Arcane Signet to cast Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. Getting the party started, if you will.
Do we want to rumble?
They should get in there.
Do we have the capacity to rumble?
Pippin could rumble.
Pippin could rumble.
Pippin can rumble. Go to combat. Attack with Pippin, Warden of Isengard.
That's 3.
It's a 2-2.
I'm at 33.
Got him.
All right.
We have conducted a combat.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, if you're really bad at math.
I mean,
At the end of your turn, think twice, and then peek. Show me your hand, Pippin player.
Okay, what we have remaining in our hand is Mirkwood Bats, flying whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, when it enters, create a food token. Foods you control, tap for green. 5 green, sack it. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of foods you control. Activate only as a sorcery. And we've got the Shire. Legendary land, enters tapped unless you control legendary creature, adds green, 1 in a green, tap an untapped creature you control to create a food token.
Tap, upkeep, draw. New scheme. Nature demands an offering. So an opponent I choose, Frodo player,
oh, it's me, Mr. Frodo.
What happens to Frodo?
What happens to Mr. Frodo?
choose a creature, a artifact, an enchantment, and a land, and the owner of each permanent shuffles them back into their library.
Oh no.
I think you might be missing more of these than you realized, but
This will be our artifact.
no, good call, good call.
If you want to choose one of my lands, I'm totally okay with that. Forest.
Pick your forest.
So now we have enchantment and creature left.
I think there's only
One enchantment. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and put this birds in.
Instead of any of the commanders.
I don't want to cast him again.
Man, that Enduring Innocence was about to do work. I hear it's a good card.
Goodbye, little lamb.
Let's take this risk against 3 black players. Play Lord of the Nazgul. Flying, race I control protection from ring bearers. Whenever I cast an instant sorcery spell, I make a 3/3 black wraith with menace. If I control 9 or more wraiths after this ability happens, all my wraiths become 9/9s, and that's my turn.
I feel like we should get rid of it. From what I've seen, the number of instants and sorceries played, there's going to be a lot of Nazgul coming out of that.
Yeah, because there's already some flashback that happened.
Anyone got any removal?
I had a lot of it.
I also had a lot.
And then we got wheeled.
Yeah, I have removal. I could get rid of it right now.
Call that Plan A.
I think that is in fact plan A. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we want to do this. All right. I'll play Evolving Wilds, and so I'll pay 1 for the Orzhov Signet, black and a white, another black to cast Mortify your commander. All right. Got rid of it. Yeah, we can't have more wraiths coming out. Had to do something about that right away. Also, Bilbo's old and slow, so I need a lot more time to get my shit together.
I'm gonna play a swamp. Tap to play Sam, Loyal Attendant. I will decline to shuffle.
I'm gonna play the Shire. It comes in untapped because I control a legendary creature. I'm going to pay green, 1 and a white to play Mary, Warden of Isengard. I will also choose not to shuffle, and then I will say go.
Well,
Well, it's rumbling time.
yeah, we want to go to combat.
Yeah.
And we cleared a creature. My bad. My bad.
We'll go to combat. I'll make a food because it's combat in time. I can't go to combat hungry.
I could eat some.
And then I will immediately sacrifice this food to gain 3 life. I'll go into the rumble zone with Frodo. Mr. Frodo.
I will attack with Bilbo.
I'm not going to join this attack
You're not going to Isengard with us?
because I'm gonna do the thing.
You can do the
Oh.
thing.
I gotta do the thing. I got synergies to do.
When Frodo attacks, I've gained 3 or more life this turn, so the ring tempts me. I will make Frodo the ring bearer, so whenever he attacks, I draw a card. Nope.
That's way further down.
I got way too excited. He'll just be skulking.
So that's 4 damage.
Two from Bilbo,
That's 3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah, 1 from Frodo.
Zach, you have synergies?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it on our turn.
I'm going to go ahead and crack my Evolving Wilds to search up a basic land, and then I'll be done with my turn.
Anybody else have stuff?
I'm done.
I'm done.
Draw for turn, do a scheme. Realms befitting my mastery. When it enters, I search my library for up to 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle my library.
What was that called?
Realms befitting my majesty.
I think we're just done here. Yeah, that's that. You're missing a couple more than you thought.
No, I want you to keep looking every time.
There is a distinct chance I grabbed the wrong pile upstairs. And I may have picked up the pile of plane chase cards that weren't the ones on the list.
Yeah, that would also make sense.
I tried.
Is there a lot of Duskmourn ones? Doesn't seem to be the others.
Dustmourn's a cool set, I don't know what to tell you.
The thing I had to put back in my library was from Duskmourn, and it seemed cool. Well, Scheme took out an enchantment. Not the best, but it'll probably be all right.
Temple of Deceit, I scry one, keep that on top. Pretty cool.
That's never what you want to hear.
Illusion of Choice, I choose how you vote this turn and I draw a card. And then I will cast Levitation. It's an enchantment. Creatures I control have flying. And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 to make a food, and making a food triggers Mary to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink.
Rough.
I'm going to play a forest.
I'm going to play a Lush Portico, so I'll surveil 1. Keep that on top. Take that card.
I will play a forest, and then play Lathiel. Is that how you pronounce it? The bounty is done. It's a 2/2 unicorn with lifelink. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, distribute up to that many +1/+1 counters among any number of other target creatures.
It's so good.
Is it a unicorn?
It is a unicorn.
Hot damn.
That's right. So what was the creature? Is it Lathiel? Lathiel is a great creature for my deck. So every time I in life at the end of my turn, I'll put +1/+1 counters on really any of our creatures that I want to. That'll benefit us the most. So my goal here is just make our creatures big.
I'm also going to play Rapacious Guest. It's got Menache. Whenever 1 or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, create a food token. Whenever I sacrifice a food, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it leaves the battlefield, the target opponent loses life equal to its power. Good thing we've only got 1 opponent. I want to have to make decisions.
I'm going to tap 4 to play Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. When it enters, create a food token. Just going to put this under this food for now. The food being created triggers Mary, so I also get another soldier.
So much synergy.
Are we prepared to rumble?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go to combat.
All right, I'll make a food. I'll immediately crack that food to gain 3. That puts a +1/+1 counter on my guest.
Crazy how the lifelink deck is gaining less life than the food deck.
Bilbo's a little slow to get going. He's old, so just give him time, and he'll celebrate his
work up to it.
birthday.
I'm going to attack with Sam and Frodo. I've attacked, so the ring tempts me because I've gained 3 life this turn. He is the ring bearer, and the ring is tempted me 2 more times, so I'll draw a card.
I will attack with Bilbo.
So that's 5.
I'll attack with the lifelink soldier,
So 6. I'm at 24.
and I will gain 1.
I have yet to gain any life in my life gain deck.
Gotta pick it up, old man. Bilbo, I mean.
No, I understood what you meant. Yeah, that's my turn.
Draw for turn. Next game. No secret is hidden from me. I exile the top card of my library till I get a non-land card. I may cast that card without paying its mana cost.
I think that one's actually in here.
Then if I control 6 or more lands, it gets to repeat the process once. And I have 7 lands.
You're in danger.
Oh no.
Tainted Isle, Sunken Hollow, Island, Tainted Indulgence. These lands are exiled. I do get to draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Discard a Wayfarer's Bauble. Do it one more time because I have 6 or more lands. Swamp, Island, Dig through time.
Sure.
Redig.
What good cards could they have in the top 7?
Enough.
Oh no.
Dig through time. Save my game, find a way. Will it be here? Will it all be over? Oh, dig through time. This one and this one.
Probably just land. They need more lands.
I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned of.
It's not just lands.
No.
It's a cool little soul ring, not a land. I will play a Nazgul. Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts me. And when the ring tempts me, all my wraiths get a +1/+1 counter. So that's pretty cool. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap a food for a green to create another food and make another soldier.
Draw for turn.
I'm going to tap for a black and 3 by tapping one of these foods for a green to play Mirkwood Bats. Flying whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. And I'll go ahead and play a Deer's Nightblade. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna play the Gaffer. 2/3. At the beginning of each end step, if I've gained 3 or more life this turn, I draw a card.
It's so cool.
I'm going to play a Thragtusk. When Thragtusk enters the battlefield, gain 5 life.
You did it!
When Thragtusk leaves the battlefield, put a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield.
You gain 6, actually?
I gain 6.
I'm going to play this Temple Garden untapped and pay 2.
Would we like to rumble?
I'm not throwing Bilbo at the Death Toucher.
What if I had a removal spell?
That would sweeten the deal,
Okay.
for sure.
I'm gonna Swords to Plowshares the Nazgul.
Negate.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to Swords to... That was my plan. That was my only plan.
So my plan is to throw chumps at them.
Well, that's a good idea. Things happen when they leave the battlefield.
It hurts more to kill one of my tokens than to take the hit.
I will attack with just Mr. Frodo. Ring will tempt me. I get to draw a card and discard a card. Discard this Abbey Hunter. Then I also get to draw a card just because it's Frodo.
I'm at 20.
I will gain 3.
I will also gain 3 from the food I had to sack to do all that. Mr. Midnight. No, Kitty, no.
Kitty, you cannot go to Isengard.
Come here. Or don't. Whatever. That's fine. I'm going to play a Plains, my second main, and an Ocelot Pride.
Oh.
It's a 1/1 cat. Got first strike and lifelink. And Ascend. If I control 10 or more permanents, I gain the city's blessing. I do control 10 or more permanents.
Hashtag blessed.
I gained life this turn. Create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if I have the city's blessing, for each token I control that's entered the battlefield this turn, I create a copy of it. I gain life from the food. I'll make a cat.
Black Cat?
I mean, he's right there.
I don't think he counts as a token, though.
I've got Frodo. He's attacking. The ring's tempting him. I'm drawing cards. I got Sam here. Food generation's up. I've got the Gaffer, so I can draw even more cards. And now I've got this rapacious guest who's just going to be slowly ticking up. And then eventually it's just going to be a big bomb that hopefully can take out the Archenemy in just one fell swoop.
I have an effect on your end step.
Oh.
Not gonna hurt you.
Before we get to that point, I am going to make a food token and make a soldier. You will lose 2 life.
I'm at 18.
Cat. We'll draw a card off the Gaffer.
Pay 3 for Forbidden Alchemy. Go to the top 4 cards of my library. Pick 1, put the rest in my bin. I will put an island, a Corrupted Graphstone, and an Undermine in my bin. And then I will pay 1 for Tune the Narrative and draw a card and get 2 energy, which I will not be using. Untap.
Oh, at the end of my turn, my unicorn triggers, because I gained life this turn. So I put 6 counters among any number of other target creatures. Would anyone like some counters on their creatures?
Put them on my guest. When it dies, it'll deal all of that power as damage.
That sounds pretty good.
We're
But what if it doesn't die? What if it gets exiled? How about this? I'll put 5 of the counters on him, and then I'm going to put 1 counter on the unicorn.
Can we just put something with a big number on it? Okay.
Well, it turns out it wasn't too slow to pump it up. Thanks, Jared.
New scheme. All shall smolder in my wake. Destroy up to 1 artifact, 1 target enchantment, and 1 non-basic land.
Do we have any enchantments?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it.
That's what you get for playing enchantment.
And being the only one.
Okay, get rid of Knight's Preach Revenge.
So if this is gone, get out.
Anybody have a tri-land?
I have a tri-land.
Get rid of it.
It's the only one I have untapped.
Get rid of it.
Get out.
And what's your only artifacts? Foods?
I don't think there's actually any food out.
I have food.
I have Arcane Signet.
Get rid of Arcane Signet.
Oh, why did I have to say that?
because it's the right thing to do. Another scheme, once again, with only one valid enchantment target. Not the way we drew it up, but we're going to keep looking for more synergistic answers and hope to figure something out.
Dismal Backwater. I gain 1.
At least we're actually halfway there now.
Once we finish inflating the rapacious guest and it pops,
I don't like the way that you've said that.
it's a DIY walking ballista.
Lord of the Nazgul with double flying. That's my turn.
Untap.
Off return.
Well, that scheme took the Alpha Strike plan off the table.
That's how it do. I know I have at least one board wipe scheme in here.
Play a plains. Cast Roaming Throne. I will choose Halfling as the creature type. It is the chosen type in addition to its other types. It has Ward 2, and if a triggered ability of another creature I control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time.
I play a brushland.
And I'll play a forest.
So what I'm thinking is I'm going to tap Pippin to sack 4 foods to give other creatures I control +3/+3, and then turn them sideways.
I like the turning them sideways
Yeah,
part.
that sounds like a good plan.
I'm kind of here for it.
Do I lose life for that?
Oh, actually, yes, you will. You'll lose 2 life for each food. I'm sorry. So I do that.
I lose 8. I'm at 11.
Okay, go to combat. I'm going to make 2 foods because it's an ability of a halfling triggering.
I have a response to that.
All.
Are you going to get stifled?
Brainstorm.
Aw, I really want you to get stifled for once.
You'd have to play blue, Zach.
It doesn't have to be me doing it. Anyone would do. Gonna bring Idiot Bird deck someday.
Oh no.
Cool, so I get a Wraith. Put 2 cards back on top. What's happening now?
I will sacrifice one of these food to gain 3 life. That will trigger Rapacious Guest twice. Okay, 2 counters on there. Guess we'll go to Rumbletown.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we just all get in there?
I think we just all get in there.
All right.
This is 14 coming in? Or 15? No, 16 coming in.
We got a 9/9 and a Frodo.
We got a 5/3, a 2/2, and a 2/3. So 9.
Thought Scour. I get a Wraith.
Targeting.
The Frodo player.
Ha!
Aw. Deadly Dispute. That's the name of the show. And the Nuka Cola vending machine.
Consider. I get a Wraith. I draw a card. So I have 5 creatures. So I'm going to put 2 Wraiths in front of your 9/9.
Does it have Death Touch, right?
They do not have Death Touch. They have Menace. Actually, no. I will block with the Death Touch 1 and a Menace creature. Block Thrag Tusk.
These trade. I get a beast token.
Block one of your 3/3 tokens. Or 4/4 tokens.
Yeah, they are 4/4s.
Then how much am I taking?
So you're going to kill Rapacious Guest. So that's going to die. And then because it's a halfling, this is going to trigger twice. And you're going to lose 18 life.
Yes, I'm dead.
We did it, guys.
We
We
did
made it
it.
to Isengard.
Yes! I didn't even get to have my birthday celebration.
We were
kind
just
of
waiting to have it at Isengard.
It's kind of a bad birthday.
Gain life last, but the life you gain basically set up us the bomb. Who DIY'd a walking ballista for the win. The Hobbits have walking ballista at home.
Pretty good. Like, you just have to gain life and...
Bilbo brings a unicorn to the party and the rapacious guest explodes.
Yeah.
Bingo bango, dead Nazgul, we're good. Archenemy is really interesting because schemes have such high variance that you can end up just completely run over by the value of schemes, or it can be the other way where a lot of schemes with 0 impact happen in a row and it's just 3-on-1 commander. All 3 of our decks kind of did what they wanted to do that game.
Mine didn't, but that's fine.
Not quite the story of plucky adventurers against all adversity. Defeating the... No, we just kind of like came and stopped some Nazgul.
You just jumped me 10 times.
And then just launched the largest guest from the party.
So even though Bilbo didn't actually get to celebrate his birthday that game, I actually managed to gain some life at the end. Sam and Zach really carried me a lot. So good game.
How you guys feeling? You want to do another?
Oh yeah. All right. Sure. Yeah.
Oh no, I've shuffled in my commanders.
Oh no.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what I was about to go from having it in the little pile to the big pile. I'm gonna keep it, but it's not an inspiring 7.
I don't know if this will do anything. I mean, look,
If you got
It's 2
Gitaxian
lands.
probed right now, would you scoop?
probably not. Probably not. Okay, we can work with this.
Draw for turn. First scheme. You live only because I will it. When I skip the same motion, I may redistribute any number of life totals. I will not do that. Dark Slick Shores preordain,
Well, that could have been really bad if you were at like 110.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Oh.
Excuse me.
Well, that's my turn.
All right. Well, make sure to get rid of that Archenemy card.
You tried.
I was so excited we had it. I was so excited we had it, and just whoosh. I don't know how it went that far, because I swear I just did this and it just shot out.
Aerodynamic.
Would have been great last game.
Because I think I knocked a token off with it too. Like it went.
Nope, it's just that. Anyway, it's our turn.
All right. Draw for turn.
Normal game, normal life.
I'm gonna play a woodland cemetery tap.
I'm gonna play a forest.
I'm gonna play a forest and an elvish mystic.
Draw for turn. New scheme. This world belongs to me. When I set it in motion, I draw 2 cards and play an extra land this turn. Do you have that one?
I've definitely picked up the wrong pile of Archenemy scheme.
I thought that one was in here too, but it is not.
You have some of them, but just not most.
Bloom Lake Verge, Cold Steel Hearts, pick blue, Flooded Strand for something. A surveil land or Undercity Sewers.
The old Blacky Bluey, as kids say.
They say that?
I don't think the kids say that.
I don't think they do.
Surge does.
Surge ain't one of the kids. Surge is timeless.
Pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
I'm gonna play a swamp and play Blood Artist.
Ooh. I'm gonna play Leechbone Verge, but I'm gonna play an Arcane Signet off of that.
Pip-Boy.
I'm gonna pay 2 to play a Godless Shrine untapped.
Oh no, you have a turn.
I'm going to play Pippin, Warden of Isengard. Go to combat. Swing with the mana dork to send a message.
I'm at 38.
Like to pay 1 dream to deal you a damage.
Yes.
Faster.
Draw for turn. Get a scheme. I call on the ancient magics. So I search for 2 cards and put them in my hand, and you search for 1 card.
Card.
I'm gonna just get a land.
Tutoring in a commander game, for me, always turns into an exercise, and that'd be funny, but no. Oh, I think that'd be... No, I shouldn't. No, that's Magical Christmas Land. Don't try that.
I was really tempted to get Academy Manufactor because instead of just making food, you could make everything. But I think Night of the Sweet's Revenge is too good to pass up. I bet everyone's going to get something good off this.
I thought about a bunch of things. You wanna know what I got?
A land.
Yeah.
Like, the way you had such relief and said, I might just get a land, was like, you're definitely getting a land.
Which land? You'll never know.
Oh wait, no, you do reveal it.
Oh,
Oh,
I got Command Tower.
I got Night of the Sweet's Revenge.
I got Tainted Field.
Perfect, no notes. I got stuff too. I don't have to tell you though.
I needed land.
That's how it evens out. You show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Tutoring up that land was super helpful. Probably been more helpful if I actually remembered I had a command tower, which I apparently forgot about. But yeah, it was clutch for that white mana that I was missing.
Pay 5. I'll play Lord of the Nazgul now. And end my turn. Discard a polluted delta in a swamp. And that's my turn.
All right, untap.
Draw. I'm gonna play Command Tower.
Amazing. I'm going to play Tainted Field.
Didn't see any of these lands coming.
I can produce a white or a black only if I control a swamp. And then I will use that white to cast Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant.
I'm gonna tap white and a black. Play Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit.
I'm going to play Windswept Heath and crack it for something that also makes black.
Godless Shrine?
It's already on the table.
Overgrown Tomb?
Probably that one instead, yes.
Fetch into shock. Ooh.
Literally was the top card. Gonna play it untapped.
I took 1 for your fetch.
I appreciate that, and then I did 2 more because I shocked myself.
What? Why?
Because I'm a food deck. Either I'm gonna die trying to make my food, or I'm gonna get fat off my food.
Hashtag foodie.
I'm going to pay 4 to play Night of the Sweet's Revenge, create a food token. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Play a swamp this time.
Do we get an Archenemy effect?
Oh, we do. Sorry.
Scheme.
Introductions are in order. Search my library for a creature card reveal, put in my hand. Or I may put a creature card from my hand on the battlefield. I'll put a Nazgul from my hand in the battlefield. Guess what I tutored for? 2 Nazgul. What else do you get? It comes with the Nazgul territory.
Oh, hey, we had it! And it made it onto the table this time.
The ring goes up, all my Nazgul get a counter. Pay 3 for another Nazgul. Ring goes up, all my stuff gets in the counter.
We're in danger.
Yeah, I'm not liking all these Nazguls.
Birthday escape. I get a Nazgul. I draw a card. The ring tempts me. And Lord of the Nazgul, my ring bearer.
I didn't invite these Nazguls to my birthday party.
So I will go to combat, attack Mr. Frodo for 7 in the air. I draw a card and discard a Restless Reef.
Frodo can't block, so I'll take 7.
I can't do anything for you, Frodo.
Well, that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap a food for a green to tap Pippin to make a food.
Wow.
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 Play a Boseiju who endures, and then think about my life choices while everyone else plays their lands.
I will play Forest, and then I will think about what I'm going to cast.
I'm going to play a Hushwood Verge, and I'm going to tap it for white, and tap food for a green and a forest to play Mary, Warden of Isengard.
Nice. All right, I think I will play a Rocks Faithmender. It's a 1/5 with lifelink. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. Still no life gained. Playing Blood Artist was really like the only play I had turn 2, so he wasn't really going to do anything right away. So following it up with Bilbo into Rock's Faithmender was pretty sweet because every one of those Blood Artist trigger would gain me 4 life.
I'm going to tap a food to tap Pippin to make a food. Making a food triggers Mary and creates a soldier. Because why do things at instant speed, not at sorcery speed? I'm going to pay a white, and I'm going to cast Dispatch with Metalcraft to exile Lord of the Nazgul or get countered.
Memory lapse.
Is that top of the library?
Top of the library.
I get a Wraith.
I can't respond to that at any point.
'Cause that's a cast trigger.
That is a cast trigger. But I will cast Generous Gift on the Lord of the Nazgul to turn them into an elephant.
Yeah, sure. I only planned my whole turn around that.
You got so many ring raids. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine, guys.
Is that whenever a creature dies?
Whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies.
Did you get it off the Generous Gift?
Oh, I did not.
One more point for you, Selene.
And then
Lord dying.
And then I get 3 off of that.
I got it out, and then I countered 1 spell, then you hit with another removal spell. That's how Archenemy works. It's 1v3. If it comes out early enough, they can't remove it. Oh wait, there's 3 of them. They're gonna lower that chip and creative value onto my head and crush me.
Combat?
No, I'm not doing combat.
I would like to combat. I'm gonna attack with Frodo. The ring will I have not gained life.
You
I
haven't
will
gained
not
life.
attack. No,
Yeah.
no.
Abort.
Nope. I'm done.
What are we missing here?
Most of his text.
You come back here, Frodo.
Yeah, I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Only blood ends your nightmares. Each player stacks a creature. Then each player who didn't discards 2 cards.
Goodbye, Mr. Frodo.
It's a question. So I have Blood Artist. Does he see all the creatures die? If
Yes, it all happens at the same time.
So I lose 3?
Well, hold on. This says you would lose 1 life and I gain 1 life. So you lose 3 and then I have some replacement effects on the life that I would gain. So there's 3 creatures that die. So each one would be +1 and then double that.
So you're going to gain 12?
Yes.
Sure.
Seems okay.
That seems fine. The first game, a lot of these schemes aren't doing anything. It's the wrong time for them. But this one, it killed my Frodo, and I'm very sad about that. That was the only thing I was going to be doing this game, and it's gone.
Play an island. Pay 2 for a Demir Signet. Play a Street Wraith. Who has 13?
Frodo. Sam.
You hit him for 7.
I haven't gained any life.
You're in danger.
And I don't know how much we
We
can
say
help.
we can block for you?
Yes.
Should be.
I don't know if I want you to, if you should block for me.
Attack Mr. Frodo for 7 with Menace.
Sorry, Frodo.
Wait, I could do more? I'll do more. 3 more with the elephant.
We're going for 10.
Elephant is what? It's just a 3/3. It doesn't have mana, so I could block it with my 1/5, and I will gain 2. Double that 4.
Yes.
All right, I'll gain 4.
And that's my turn.
I'm glad I could help you gain this 4 life, Jared.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Sam. Turn.
Draw for turn.
What's going on, Zach?
It was long enough I forgot that I knew the top card of my deck. So I drew it and was like, did I? Oh, right. Yeah, That was a long turn, and I forgot Dispatch was on top of my deck. So after being a little confused, was excited that, hey, this removal's back. Still a lot of blue mana up, so gonna sit and wait for the right time. I'm gonna play a Brushland for turn.
I will play a swamp and play a Soul Ring, and then 1 white, a green, black. I will play a Centaur Healer. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 3 life, so that would make it 4 life and then double that. So I gain 8.
I'm going to tap a food, pay 1 to tap Pippin to make a food, which will also make a soldier.
I'm going to pay 3, play my other commander, Sam, Loyal Attendant. And then whenever we go to combat, I'll make a food.
Going to pay 1 and a white to play Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have Vigilance. Then I'm going to pay 2 and a white to play Inspiring Leader. Commander creatures you own have creature tokens you control get +2/+2. So now this lifelink human soldier is a 6/6.
Nice.
Because it's getting +2/+2 from each commander.
Anybody have attacks?
My 6/6 is Summoning Sick. Think we hold the line?
All right, go ahead.
End of your turn. Obsessive Search. I draw a card.
Okay, now's the time. While you're tapped out, I'm going to take 1 damage to pay a white to dispatch the big Nazgul.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Tap, upkeep, draw. A Reckoning approaches. When I set this scheme in motion, I can look at the top 3 cards, top 6 cards in my library, put a creature card among them onto the battlefield, put the rest in the bottom of my library anywhere. Do I have a creature in here?
The gates open to my new era.
Nope, no creature.
We got lucky.
We got lucky. Could have been a Nazgul.
Soul Ring,
Right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Levitation.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Mr. Frodo.
So, Levitation, great card, gives all my cards flying. However, hey wizards, make a sorcery speed that gives all my creatures flying. I need it. Just do it. Do it. Stop being mean to me, wizard. Sorceress Sight, targeting Pippin.
I have a Packdoll Terror in my hand.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Relearn. I get instant sorcery back to my hand. I'm gonna get Birthday Escape back to my hand. And when my last blue play Birthday Escape, I draw a card. My ring becomes 4. My tree wraith becomes a Ring Bearer. Who doesn't have swamps right now?
I technically don't have a swamp.
Nice.
Sam's land screw has protected him from Swamp Walk. Sure.
I'm gonna attack Pippin with my 3/4 Swamp Walk. So I draw a card. Discard a Treasure Cruise.
What?
That's a power move.
Yeah.
You take 3.
Because you attacked me.
Then each opponent takes 3. That's my turn. You know what the ring does.
I really don't. It's got so much text on it. It's not a real card.
The ring is maxed out, and a bunch of Nazguls are coming in with flying and menace. Sam's gonna die. Hopefully Sam dying will slow me dying down just a little. The Bilbo cannon is charging?
End of your turn. I'm gonna gain 3 life off of food.
Seems like a
Good play. Good plan.
I'll play a plant.
Playing a command tower.
I could have killed you last turn, damn it. Fine. All my creatures fly, and 1 has Swamp Walk.
Fine, get me this turn.
I'm playing the Packdoll Terror that I revealed earlier. When this creature or another artifact you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm back up to 9.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll play a Kitchen Finks. Enters the battlefield. I'll gain 2, 1, 6.
I'll play a Mirkwood Bats because it has flying. And Overgrown Tomb tapped. Combat?
I'm gonna go ahead and tap Pippin to create a food, which will drain 1 and make another lifelink soldier.
Soldier.
All right, I'm gonna redo combat. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 5. I'll play Philistine, the Living Saint. It's a 3/4 flying lifelink. Has Healing Tears. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. All right, combat.
I make food.
Making a food triggers Mirkwood Bats.
Yes. If it triggers Mirkwood Bats, Selene, you will lose 1.
We're not attacking.
I'm not attacking.
All right, so we.
Um,
That's right. You have big guys.
I'm going to attack with a 6/6 soldier with lifelink and vigilance.
Block with an elephant.
Gain 6.
Okay.
Go to end step. So this will trigger as I gain 6 life. I get back Blood Artist to the battlefield.
I tap all my stuff. Draw for turn. Your plans mean nothing.
I know, but hey.
Any number of target players each discard their hands, then draw cards equal to the number discard this way, -1.
I don't have a hand.
I have 2 cards in hand.
I have
So
6 cards in hand.
to just draw 1.
I'll draw 5. Nope, not saving me.
Did you discard a card that way?
I did not discard a card that way. I only picked all 3 of you. Main phase 1. Nazgul. Ring tempts me. Everybody gets a counter. Tree wraith is still the 1.
I'm not long for this world, am I?
Frodo, I don't think I can save you.
They're all flying.
They're all flying.
Should have taken the Eagles.
Pay 3 for a ring sight. The ring tempts me and I find a black creature in my deck. Guess what's going to be?
Could be anything. Could Be a boat.
It could be another Nazgul.
It's a Nazgul.
Always an Nazgul.
Play another Nazgul. Ring counts, everybody gets bigger.
Maybe you won't get attacked.
Maybe we should just pass. I'd be so excited over all these Nazgul.
Maybe she'll get excited for Bilbo's birthday. She'll just pass.
Gonna attack Sam for 6 on the ground with Swamp Block. We're flying at the Swamp Block.
I have a swamp now.
Yeah, you played a swamp.
You played yourself.
You did this.
It was fine.
I don't-
You were dead either way.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, this might decide whether or not I live.
Yeah, and then the rest of them are gonna be flying in menace at Pippin.
If you're dead anyway, you mind blocking one of those flyers?
Well, they have menace.
Can I block with you? I have
think,
a
I think
flyer.
we can block together. By our powers combined, we would like to block one of them. Whatever the biggest one is. 4 damage. Sacrifice a food token to gain 3 life. Lose 1 because of the Mirkwood bats.
Okay, I'm at 30.
The principle of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
And then damage proceeds.
Whoever hit with Street Wraith is gonna take 6, and then you each lose 3.
Sam, you did.
Mr. Frodo, no! I had a good run. I was hobbing. What can I say?
How much am I taking in the air menace?
6 plus 4 is 10.
That would take me down to 3.
And I just draw a card and discard a card. Goodbye, Swamp.
Sam died, but valiantly defended me on his way out. I think we actually have a chance to end this next turn.
Being able to block that Wraith with Sam using our 2 flyers was pretty clutch. What?
By our powers combined, we've saved you, Zach.
I got nothing. So these 2 die. Blood Artist trigger. So you lose 1, I gain 4, and then double that. So I gain 8.
As a state-based action, I am dead.
Well, that's my turn.
Untap.
Untap and swing out.
What do you add, Zach?
3. Question. Knight of the Sweets Revenge and Pippin. This says they get +X, where X is the number of foods I control. That +X is static if I sack 4 foods.
Yeah, you get a +X when it resolves.
I'm going to tap 5 food.
Math is for blockers.
Actually, crap, I have to math.
All right, while you're mathing, I'm going to cast my Pristine Talisman. Tap to add 1 colorless. I gain 1 life, or 2, or actually, no, 4 life.
I'm going to tap a food and tap Pippin. No, haha, no, that's a trap. That's a trap. I'm going to pay 5 plus 10 because Guests has affinity for food to make an 8/8 banquet guests. Then I'm going to tap these 7 using the fact that this gives them the ability to tap for green to pay 7. Sacrifice Knight of the Sweets Revenge. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of foods you control. So this is going to give everything +5/5. I'm going to sack foods to Pippin to give them +3/3 and haste and swing for like 40.
Spicy. This is spicy turn.
I am at 3, so either win or die trying.
It's the Goblin's way.
That's every deck I play.
It's all I know.
I learned it from you, Sam.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
One time, you busted out a graphing calculator to keep up with the number of elves you had, and I decided punching people in the face was the way to go.
When you're looking up how to calculate exponentials, you know you've gone too far. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Not sponsored. But if you want to.
I don't know about you, but I ain't never seen no plant growing in no toilet.
Really go for some Brondo and Carl's Jr.
It's got what plants crave. Hey, Zach, you were playing?
Knight of the Sweets Revenge seems like an excellent card for this deck. It turns your food into mana rocks. They all make green, but you can do a lot with green. And for 5 green, everything gets +X for the number of food you have. Think it's time to sack foods and go beat. I'm a Jeep, I go beat. Vroom vroom like a vacuum, roar like a dinosaur, yes. Been on the internet a long time. I remember back when YouTube sucked. Yes. Hashtag demonetized, hashtag not sponsored.
Joke's on you, I'm not even monetized.
So, Knight of the Sweets Revenge being sacrificed gives everything +5/5. I'm going to put a 5 here to help me remember that. Then, I'm going to tap Pippin and sacrifice 4 foods to other creatures you control get +3/3 and gain haste until end of turn.
I feel like we've been here before.
I will be swinging with these 5, which are 16/16, 14/14s with lifelink, and 11/11, and
Actually, I'm not going to swing with Mary because that's crazy.
I'm gonna get in there with you. I'm gonna join the party and swing in for 6.
Would it be helpful if we wrote some numbers down next to creatures for what's actually happening?
That'd be very helpful.
A few moments later.
So I'm going to block 1 16-16 and 1 14-14.
The 16-16 has trample.
I'll block 2 14-14s.
Smart.
Changes everything.
Smart.
Everything in those will die, and I will gain 28 life.
So how much damage
Right now, that leaves 27 of mine coming through.
plus my 6?
27 plus 6 is 33, and I'm at 29. Defeated by hobbits.
We did it, guys.
Yay!
Zach really turned it around. I kind of thought we were on the ropes there, and then Zach just took out Selene, and that was it. I was prepared to be sitting there watching the game for a while, but no, he wrapped things up nicely.
Double checking the math and realizing the game's not over this turn, but I've stabilized, and I'm thinking, okay, what are we doing next? And then Jared's just like, I got this.
I really would have liked to have celebrated my birthday, putting all of the creatures in my deck onto the battlefield all at once. The amount of triggers to resolve, I think, would have made my opponent concede.
We have dinner reservations. McDonald's isn't going to be open forever.
But what about second breakfast?
11sies.
You know, I was told that I was going to be hunting dwarves and men and elves, but no, I got these hobbits, and these hobbits crushed me. They didn't get any rings. Why do they have this ring?
Again, Archenemy is so swingy because of schemes. The Nazgul deck absolutely was starting to run away with it. We turned it around and pulled out a win.
Had a good time. Glad we could all get together, play some Lord of the Rings. I was going to say this was a 1-year anniversary celebration. That set came out 2 years ago. Can you believe it? 2020 green cards, man. 2020 green cards.
I'm just really happy that the hobbits all came together against the evil Nazgul to win the day.
And everybody survived.
Except for Frodo. No, Samwise, come back to us.
You're not going without me, Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
I liked how the deck's played. I'm glad I got to remind people that you could shuffle because of the partners with ability that no one cares about. The ring was mine for at least one game.
It's a shame Frodo wasn't here to see it.
Frodo, who?
If you listen carefully, you can still hear his voice on the wind.
Help me.
Frodo, whiny douchebag?
Sorry, that's douchebaggins.
There's the stinger.